Let's review Zema's CRM integration. First thing we're going to talk about, what CRM systems are supported. Zema supports over 200 different CRM systems. Now, of course, it supports popular CRM systems like Salesforce, Zoho, HubSpot, Microsoft Dynamics, NetSuite, Oracle, Zendesk, just to name a few. Now, with our CRM integration, we build exactly that, an integration. So this works out of the box for customers, and I'll show you how easy the setup process is for customers. So they don't have to be developers or programmers or spend a lot of time setting up these different integrations. What features are included with Zema CRM integration? Now, this can vary between the different CRMs and what they support, but most of them support screen pop, click to dial, caller preview, a directory, as well as activity logging. Let's now review these different features in action, and in today's demonstration, I'm going to show you Salesforce. Here you have Zema's contact center agent client, and that's the first thing I want to make clear is when using the CRM integration, you must use the client and not the web browser. Agents can continue to use just a web browser to access the agent interface or agent client, but the supported features with CRM will not work, and when they log in, it'll actually tell them to use the client. The first feature I'm going to review is the address book or directory. When an agent wants to make a new call, they'll have a dial pad and, of course, agents that they can click to call, but then they have this directory icon. This links to their CRM. And so you can search really any details out of that CRM, such as a name. And it will pull up all the different matches and different numbers associated to that contact name, and you can pick the one that you wish to dial. You can also search for different phone numbers or, of course, account names to pull up all those different records. And then you can simply call, you can associate it with a queue, you can also have it automatically pop or open that CRM record. Upon completing the call, you can add your notes, your account codes or disposition codes, and have those log to the CRM. Now, some customers may not want to log every individual call, so the agents can just save only, and that'll be saved, of course, in cradle to grave, but not within the CRM. Let's now review the second feature, which is caller preview as well as screen pop. So I'll simply place a call into queue. There you can see I'm in my IVR, and then we'll go to the sales queue. Now it's not routing to me because I'm currently on Do Not Disturb. When that call gets presented to me, you'll notice over here on the left, it has the contact record that you last associated this to in your CRM. But it did find multiple records. But I can see the last one that it was associated to, and I can see that information over here on the right. If I want to then open that record or that contact within Salesforce, I can do that. But again, I can pick the different contacts associated to that phone number so it logs to the appropriate person. You can also have that be an automatic process if you don't want to manually screen pop. I personally like that, so that way I don't have it popping every single time if I don't need it. I can choose to when to pop it, but you can turn on and have it auto pop to that CRM integration as soon as they open or answer the call. Here along the right, you'll see the different activities. Now this does log all the different activities supported by Zema CCaaS, such as the calls. Inside that call, it will have that record. It'll see who they talked to. You could see a link to the recording. If they tagged any dispositions or account codes and added notes, those will also show up within that CRM record. Now, back to the agent interface. Again, you can add your notes and your account code. So we reviewed a couple features there. We reviewed the caller preview. Again, it showed me who was calling before I even answered it based off of my CRM. Okay, it showed it over here on the left and showed it over here on the right. I can open that CRM account or I can have it automatically open. When I finish that call, I can, of course, save and submit that just like an outbound call to that. And if I want to log this to both records, I can do that. The last feature we're going to review is click to dial. Now, click to dial has a couple of different options, but basically it makes any number or anything that looks like a phone number clickable upon the website. And you can simply click that and it will launch that within your agent client. And then you can simply call it, or you can of course copy and paste as well. Now again, one of the key strengths of this integration is a lot of these features just work out of the box. You're going to license each individual agent that has the CRM integration license. They'll then configure which CRM they're connecting to. This will open up a menu. So here you can see I have different CRMs. I'm currently connected to Salesforce, but if you wanted to connect this to Zendesk, it'll tell you the different details we need. So it's as simple as adding which CRM is it you want to add. Let's pick on a Zoho here. Set. This is what it needs for Zoho. Client ID, client secret. If customers aren't aware, where do I get those? We have these different online help articles that will guide them through step by step all of the different things and where they access those within their CRM.